Hello and welcome back to another game on Arena 1v1 between Slam, playing in red as the Britons, and in blue DemonSheep as the Celts here. Now a new patch has just, or a new update has just been released. I'm pretty sure with the tech tree changes out and so on, I will not be able to cast old games. This is an old game, so I went to Steam offline mode just when I read this on AoE Zone and said, okay, let's try to get a few more games going before the new update is actually also installing on my Steam account. So for now I cannot spectate games, but I can cast the old regs, and then they will be broken once again, as I'm expecting at least, which is quite sad. It's as far as I know, you can't watch old recorded games with a new patch, which is really terrible to be honest, but apparently they're not really caring about any of this. They just, for now, caring about the game balance, bug fixing and so on. I guess it makes sense, but for me I know what to do. I know that I don't want to go online on Steam right now. And let's go for the maps here. Celts against Britons, that's a modern classic. Apparently T90 mentioned something about Viper against MBL, Master Arena 3, loser bracket finals. Therefore a few people were coming to my YouTube and actually watched those games, or that game, which is interesting, which I like. It missed that about T90, but it's not a big problem, it's good for me. And I hope you're enjoying the game still. We have Celts against Britons, a real classic here. I think Britons, when Elite Longbow and micro like from Viper, Britons could be stronger. In general, Celts with the Siege Rams and Volt Raiders should be better, to be honest. So let's see how Slam is going to do this with the main stone safe in the back. A little bit of space in the back to boom if he wants to. Has to pick up two of those pigs, yet he didn't even find them, which is not too good for him, and you want to get those, especially as the Britons. He's now going that way, and he's going to pick them up. Picking up the pigs is a bad wordplay, but it's working. Second gold inside, main gold forward, inside on the side here actually, third gold forward outside, second stone forward outside. There's Ibex inside as well, which is very nice for Slam. And relic wise, he's one close to his base. Another two, that's this one in the middle of the map, not so far away. This one also pretty much in a neutral zone here actually. We have extra stone in the neutral zone, a little bit closer to DemonSheep, extra gold closer. This relic closer to him, but not really close, and this one in the neutral zone as well. Do we have other extra resources? On the right hand side here, closer to Slam, extra gold, extra stone, this is very nice for him. And then moving to DemonSheep base, I can see a main gold and main stone actually forward, both places on the way up to Feudal Age. We have the second gold on the side here, but pretty safe actually. And no, nothing here. This is actually open, not too good for him. We have the third gold outside on the left hand side, or the bottom side, and the right second stone, sorry for that, on the right hand side. So I think we've seen everything we need to know. I guess Ibex were either close or inside. He probably took all of them. And 3 villagers on the main gold, actually giving him a lot of gold already with the Celts. Market Blacksmith coming up, and garrisoning the villagers should allow him to click up to Castle Age, no problem whatsoever. Also 5 villagers on the berries here. We have Slam, Market Blacksmith as well, not on stone, so we're not going to see big Castle Age battles then, I guess. Maybe a Siege Workshop, maybe some Scouts and Monk Wars here. Let's fast forward a little bit and see what Slam is going to do first. I'm expecting to see 2 TCs, one on the main gold here actually, I guess one on the main stone, and a wood line, beautiful. And then possibly a monastery coming up once he has the wood. Let's find out about that. 3 seeding those farms. He got that second TC up and running. There's the monastery coming up for him. We have DemonSheep, Siege Workshop and Monastery actually up, with the Scorpion moving forward, 2 of them already, the Monk moving out. So Slam probably gonna try and go for some relics here, one close to space, but the others could go to DemonSheep already, and those Scorpions are doing good against Crossbow, which are not coming up. Scout might be good against those, but there is the Monk, so ooh, that's not good. DemonSheep running into that Scout, but the 3 Scorpions making sure that the Scout is also going down, and looks like Slam is not going to be able to grab any of the relics here. That was a very cost-efficient way of using the Siege Workshop. 3 Scorpions and you're good. So apparently this is the way to go if your opponent is not going for Crossbowmen. Britain stables is rather rare. So let's see how Slam's going to react. He's going for a lot of eco upgrades, gold mining, stone mining, wheelbarrow coming up. 4th TC on that second gold here. Would have preferred to see it on the wood line, to be honest, but okay, it's not a big problem. He's got a wood line here, is 5 villagers on stone, and Slam's really good. Ooh, wow, now it's gonna get big. 5 TCs, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5 coming up on the outside with the Mangonel close. The 3 Scorpions still around, and DemonSheep is able to collect all the relics as far as I can see. That's 3 already. Nice, bringing 1 back. Is that 4? Did Slam get a relic? Actually, he got 1. Okay, very good for Slam, at least getting 1 here with reduced cost. Only one Siege Workshop hanging out 2 monks, but that's alright. And now Slam is gonna have enough stone for a castle, which he's putting right in front of his second stone. I like this idea. And he's not close to clicking up to Imperial Age because he's fully booming. Let's see for DemonSheep. I'm expecting at least 3 TCs, maybe 4. Main TC, 1 on gold and woodline, 1 is between the stone and gold. That's 3 TCs, and Imperial Age click coming up any second. There it is, with the Siege Workshop and Monastery been up for a long time. And that's another Siege Workshop I'm expecting to see, like Siege Rams, Boat Raiders, or maybe Onagers Boat Raiders. Heavy Scorpions not really good against the Briton Longbowmen, I guess. It's just not enough range. Another castle coming up, and Slam got that mangonel around. So for now the players are just preparing for Imperial Age, a rather slow game, some that wouldn't be nice to cast in a live tournament. But for YouTube it's very nice. That's fine here. Scorpions, Mangonels, the elite Longbowmen, sorry, Longbowmen not elite yet because Slam is still clicking up to Imperial Age. Missing the boat camera upgrade even, but that's coming up. Castle for DemonSheep, is that his first castle? I guess so. Yeah, first castle coming up here. And Slam, even though he's behind, should be able to go double trebuchet production and should be able to win the trap war here. Then again, those Longbowmen not really with good upgrades, and the Scorpions doing decent damage here. 8 range now finally for those Longbowmen. We have a Snow Leopard going down and the villagers going to wood. But what are we going to see? Trebuchets. Double trap on the way. Slam up to Imperial Age now. Double trebuchet immediately. No, Warwolf and then trebuchet actually. This is interesting. I'm not sure about this. Onager upgrade done, and of course Slam has to start and prepare this castle. It's the second castle coming up from DemonSheep, and going Warwolf first is something that I don't really like here, to be honest. I think should have gone for the traps first. We have double castles soon up for DemonSheep. That means double the trebuchet production. Is he going for it? Yes, double traps. Good resources, could even click Elite Boat Raider if he wanted to. And he's gonna go with trebuchets first, gonna stay on siege probably. We have the castle from Slam getting repaired by a lot of villagers, that's like 15, 16 maybe. And a castle from DemonSheep actually going down to the wall with trebuchets, so maybe I was wrong and Slam did the right thing. Going with the unique upgrade here, it's very, very strong. Traps now hitting the enemy traps easily, and those 2 should go down instantly, but there is the siege rams, and that's very important. DemonSheep was preparing siege rams here, and that means Slam has to go back because he doesn't have any unit that can compete with this siege rams here. The villager's not really doing too good. Slam maybe needed some backup here. He's got the resources to get champions even, but it's only the villagers that are fighting now. And like this, Slam lost the castle, and with 2 traps hitting that castle, now the second castle from Slam. Actually, he's got 2 more here, but that means he's not going to be able to counterattack as long as there's siege rams on the map. And DemonSheep now using the full strength of the siege rams, missing of course Fury Celtic, but it's not really important. As this castle is getting lower and lower on HP, there's now finally Boat Raiders on the map because DemonSheep can afford to with only 1 castle, but I guess he doesn't need more trebuchets here. He's got the siege ram production going, and with 115 villagers he needs maybe a few more, but it's fine. Another trap coming up, Slam trying to wall this trebuchet in, but the problem is Onagers and siege rams, and the Longbowmen don't really do a lot against, they're good against Onagers here. Longbowmen not all upgrades, not elite. The siege rams just moving in so relentlessly, so forcefully that the castle might go down with those 2. Well, actually Slam now got Onagers. I like this idea. He went for that upgrade because he knew he needs something against the siege rams. Onager is expensive, but I guess it makes sense. I would have preferred to see champions here. Champions from Slam would be really good, backed up by Longbowmen, or maybe even 200 swordsmen would be fine. Slam now losing yet another castle. There's just so much siege on the map, and Slam is moving with stables to the left hand side. Looks like we're gonna have a castle on that extra gold. I like this idea. And in the meantime, trebuchet war, which is good for Slam, obviously, as long as there's no siege rams, but as soon as the siege rams are approaching, the traps are losing more and more HP, and both of them going down now. So DemonSheep actually, I think, even though he's behind in score, not by a lot, to be honest, to be fair, we have an advantage for him because he is able to like compete for map control easily even. Elite Longbowman, no, still not. Doing good damage now, Slam cannot afford elite because he's going for light careful upgrades, but the Longbowmen are doing good damage on those Onagers. The thing is, siege rams are still looking good. Pikeman now going for DemonSheep, and I guess he would like to go Halberdier once he can afford it. And another castle coming up in a very nice position. The trebuchet once again going down to another siege ram, so the castle is still alive. Onagers moving forward from Slam now as well. 1 for 1 here, which is good for DemonSheep in my opinion. and the next castle actually going down. So Slam is on the back foot, Trebuchet and Siege Workshop with Siege Rams coming up, the stables going down, DemonSheep now in the score lead, and I think this is probably how you're supposed to play this. Slam was not able to go for the early counter against the Siege Rams, and therefore DemonSheep using his full Celts power to win this game in the end. Hope you enjoyed this one, very interesting in my opinion, and see you in the next games. GG.